Hi,
Hi.
Kendra.
Hey, boo. Let me just look. The wig got my head cut off. I got to bring the tripod up. What's your name, baby?
Christine.
Christine. Where you calling me from?
I'm calling you from New York, but I'm currently visiting Philly.
Okay. Where do you live in New York?
Yes, I live in New York.
Okay, you live in New York, but you're in Philly. How old are you?
I am 39.
Okay, 39. What's
I'm a
your zodiac sign? Do you believe in that?
Sagittarius. I'm
Is
prepared
there?
for you, Kendra. I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay, go ahead. Give me all the question answers you think I'm going to ask you.
Okay, I'm a Sagittarius. I don't have any kids. What type of man I'm looking for?
Before we get
Black
there,
men only.
before we get there, what do you do for a living?
I am a recreational therapist. I'm a human design practitioner, and I also work in healthcare.
So you're a recreational
Therapist.
therapist,
Yes.
and what else?
A human design practitioner.
A human design practitioner.
Yeah, not many people have heard of human design, so I know.
Okay. All right. So, Kristen, New Jersey, 39 Sagittarius, no
Christine.
kids.
Christine.
Christine, sorry.
Okay.
Christine, that's my fault. Christine, New York, lives but visiting Philly. 39 Sagittarius, no kids, recreational therapist, a human design practitioner. And what was the third thing?
I work in healthcare.
And work in healthcare. Okay, have you ever been married?
No.
No. I we got it all. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I have a list. I do. Black men only. Firstly, I love my Black kings. Um, a man that wants to create legacy, a man that's ready to be a husband, because I'm definitely ready to be a wife. A humanitarian, someone who believes in service, because I feel like relationships, no matter if they're romantic or platonic, are about being of service to each other. You know, we all come here with these gifts to be of service to each other, and it's a pleasure for me to be of service to those that I love. So I want a man who knows about service. I'm very big in giving back to my community. I want someone who is gonna help me, fight for all things Black rights, and all of that. A man who's into that. A man who's established in his career, not still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life or what his purpose is. Someone I can help, expand, and someone who can also expand me, because I also believe in improving. I also love to learn. I live to learn. So I want a man who's educated, not necessarily just by institutionalized education, just from obtaining education from life as well. Someone who's big into that. Um, must love dogs. I know that's one of my deal breakers. You have to love dogs. You have to love animals. Someone who loves to laugh, because I'm very silly. Someone who's romantic. A protector, provider, leader, traditional man, all of that. I'm very feminine. I love being a woman. I love catering to my partner. Let me see what else is on my list. An effective communicator. Like, I don't do small talk. If you come with the small talk, you won't even see me. I'll disappear like a ghost. Don't come to my door with the small talk. I want to talk about life. I want to talk about real life, real experiences, someone I can experience life with and grow with. Um, let's see. Three things that I have to work on. I know you're gonna ask me that question.
Well, before we get there, girl, oh, you got a list. So you was prepared for what you want. Now the next question is your deal breakers.
Well, one of them is must love dogs. Someone who loves music. If you don't like music and don't like to laugh, like, I can't trust you. I can't trust you. Um, Someone who's not an effective communicator, like I said, because if you can't have a conversation, you'll never get anywhere with me, because I'm very cerebral. You have to stimulate my mind before you can get anywhere else with me. Someone who exhibits non-gentleman behavior, automatic, gotta go. And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. Now, should he look a certain way?
I'm just a Black man. I want Black men only. I'm not open to other races, just Black men. Doesn't matter if he's black here or Africa. But let me preface before I say Africa, you still have to have your life together. Don't look
So
for me for a green
I guess the
card.
thing for Africa, could he, okay, because you have a lot of men in Africa that want women in America. So if he's never been before, is he an option?
Only if he has means to get here by himself. If he has he has to have all his papers to come here. I'm not
Okay.
sponsoring any type of sponsorship. You have to have your life together to travel back and forth here because I'm open to moving because I want to leave New York anyway. But you have to be established.
So you will relocate to Africa?
Absolutely.
So, okay, to the clarity, you can be in Africa, but if you want her, you have to have American paperwork, AE, your green card. But she's also open minded to moving to Africa.
Yes. Or anywhere
I was
within
just
the
saying
United
this to my,
States.
she's also a makeup artist, and I was just saying this to her. I was like, if black women move to Africa, y'all would have the odds would be in your favor.
Right.
The odds are not in your favor in America because honestly, a lot of black women want the same type of black man. So there's just not enough. And then you also got to consider the other races that
Right.
also want that man. If you move to Africa, though, you're gonna be the queen that you say you are. You're gonna have the odds will be in your favor if you decided to say, I'm going back to the motherland. Because
You're
there's so
coming to
many
the
black
wedding,
men there.
Kendra. You're coming to the wedding.
Okay, okay. I believe I will. Let's keep going. Now, do we gotta make a certain amount of money?
Um, okay. So my mom was a stay-at-home mom. She raised 4 kids. My dad was a provider. So I don't want to put a number on things necessarily, but I will say that I want to be able that when, we do plan on having a family, I want it to be an option of whether or not that there's no issue if I say that I don't want to work while I'm pregnant or raising, the babies. I want there to be no issue with that. So be able to provide for the family if when I do start having kids, when we do start having
So
kids.
basically, when you have children, you don't want to work, so his income has to be able to take care of the household.
Yes.
Could a $50,000 income do that?
If he invests his money properly and you have multiple streams of income, like I
That's
said, but you have to
not
be
fifty
able
thousand dollars then. I'm asking if he came with 50K,
to,
is that enough to take care of the family?
okay, let me say 70 and up.
Okay, 70 and up. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, I'm gonna have my friends hold the camera because I'm sitting in a car. So hold on. Here you go.
Oh, you're with one of your friends.
Okay, so you gotta hold it like this. Just hold the camera like, just hold it like that. Okay. And then let me move back.
Okay. All right, let's bring the camera down a little bit so we can see the full dress. All right, she turned around on him. We see you, Kristen, right?
Christine.
Christine? Christine,
Yes.
Christine, Christine. Christine, okay, we see you, girl. Where you going in that dress Memorial Day weekend?
We're about to go have dinner at this Caribbean restaurant, Jamaican restaurant.
Oh, what do you have on your face? Is that jewelry on your in your forehead?
Yes, it's like a little bindi.
Okay, okay. All right, so Christine, when was your last relationship?
Ooh. Last relationship was over 7 years ago.
7 years ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm gonna decline.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Um, Tardiness. I identify as a sloth. At times, I take my time with things, and time just runs away from me no matter how hard I try to keep up with it. Um, I do have a perfectionist streak, but it's mostly self-directed. Um, Sometimes I have certain things that I want, even though I know perfectionism doesn't exist. I strive to be excellent and with certain things, but that is there. I want things to be perfect in a certain way with certain things. Um, and I think the third one, I can be OCD, especially with like cleanliness and things like that. Or I personally don't see it as a flaw, but I know sometimes other people can. or I can be impatient with certain things. So I think those are three things I could work on.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm interdependent, I am very resourceful. I'm agreeable, but I will challenge you. Um, I'm
You're
very feminine.
agreeable, but you will challenge you. I
I will
like the way
challenge.
you. I like the way. Do you live in Bronx, New York?
Yes.
Okay. Keep going.
And I'm a sacred space for you to come and rest your soul.
And ooh, you made it sound so good. What's the age range you would date?
37 to 44.
37 to 44. Could he have kids already?
Preferably not. Um, he has to be like a really superb and stellar guy for me to accept one child, and it has to be an older child because I really just want to experience that with my husband, having children for the first
You
time. And,
prefer a guy with no kids
I
already.
prefer a guy with no children,
Okay.
yes.
All right. And you obviously want children. Okay. Should he
Yes.
be in New York?
No, it doesn't have to be.
I was like, you say you're willing to
Yeah.
relocate.
I, I
All
have
right,
a sweet spot for Southern gentlemen. I love my Southern charm.
so he has to be a black man. I remember you said that he has to be a black
Yes.
man,
Yes.
and you want children, so it has to be a man that wants children. Prefers a
Yes.
man that doesn't have kids already. Make at least
Yes.
70K up, and when she's pregnant, she does not want to work, so your income has to be able to take care of the family.
Yes.
Kristen, I already see you're on the Kendra G Singles dating
Christine.
app, but I'm gonna let you shout out one of your social medias as well. So which social media do you want to give as well?
I'll give my Instagram. It's Miss MS Molecule, Molecule 84. My page is private, and I intend to keep it private, but you can send me a DM.
Okay, spell it for the people one more time.
MSMOLECULE. The word Miss, MS, and molecule, like the science molecule.
Okay, and she's also on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Look at
Yay!
you, Christine.
Yes,
Kristen.
Christine.
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 She's a woman, recreational therapist, human design practitioner, healthcare. Everything she told me. 39, Bronx, New York, Sagittarius, single, no kids. She's nerdy, lover, girl, cosmetic, music lover, looking for black men only. She is specifying that. Someone who is kind, goal oriented, must love dogs and music. Let's check out some of her photos on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Okay, that's no
That's me.
braids. Okay, let's say you, girl. You can type her name in the search bar, and then you can find her. And then you can find her on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Let's get you popping, girl.
Yeah, I love you, Kendra, so much. I admire your work so much. So it's such, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here. And it's such, I support you so much. That's my friend saying hi. Say
Hi, hi, hi.
hi.
Thank you. Thank you,
She's,
black woman. I hope we find you somebody.
yes, I hope I can invite you to the
I
wedding.
want to come. I'm ready to be there.
Yeah. Thank you so
Okay,
much, Kendra.
no problem. You keep me posted how it goes, boo.
I sure will. Have a blessed night. Thank
You
you.
too. Bye, sweetheart. Bye, sweetheart. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is now available on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store, type in Kendra G Singles, download the app, and get started today.